It's middle of October. It's the second weekend of bow season, and it's hot. It's like 78 and humid. And me and my buddy Robbie, we're gonna do a little scouting this afternoon. We got a big guys weekend, a bunch of college buddies, and we've been doing this hunt every year, and we normally do it during gun season. And this year we're doing it during bow season. So we're gonna be doing a little hunting and a little fishing, and tomorrow night we're planning on cooking some fresh venison, watching some football, but somebody's got to get some venison. So Robbie and I came down just a little early this afternoon after work, and we're gonna do a little scouting, see what we can find. The acorns are just starting to drop. It's hot. God, it's hot. We got an east wind. We're gonna make the best out of it. Bounce from that and just come check out a food plot. There's one right here where I've hunted here before, and there's a perennial trail. There's an old logging road that comes out right there. There's always deer that come out there. And I got an east wind, which is terrible for this field, but it's good for that trail. God, it keeps shifting. Now it's hit me in the back of the neck. I got my little wind checker. It's starting to cool off a little bit. It's so hot. I've been sweating my tail off getting in this tree. You can tell behind me right here. I've been cutting all kind of big old limbs. Making a bunch of noise and sweating and not very stealthy. But the tree's in the right spot. And they gotta eat. And I'm where they want to eat. They got a long way to come, but at least we got some movement. And if it's any sign of what's to come, there wasn't much deer sign at all in that corner. I looked at it. Not near as much as there is this corner. I'm hoping that same thing happens right here in a little bit. Or maybe they'll come on down. They're working this way. Some big toes too. Deep breath. I love it. I'm a little shaky, I ain't gonna lie. It takes 2 or 3 every year to get this out of the way. And I had a little bit of pressure on me. Because tomorrow night, we're down here for a big guys weekend. A bunch of my college buddies down here at my buddy Thomas's place. And it's 80-something degrees. It's east wind. It's not great conditions. And we'd already said Saturday night we're eating some fresh venison, we hoped. And I think there were some doubts on whether or not we were going to be able to get it done with these conditions. But I'm here to tell you we just got it done, son. Alright, wow, that thing's bright. Here we go. We're going to see if we can find this old nanny goat, Robbie, come to help me out. Unfortunately, his didn't come within range this afternoon. He saw a few, but let's go see if we can find this girl. I don't think she'll be far. I think I heard her crash.
Bud, where were you sitting? Oh, so she was in the field.
Yeah, I was right there in that hole.
Okay. And she ran
right out here. She just
ran straight in.
Yeah, crashing, like digging up, plowing like a B9 high drive. There's not a whole lot of blood. I think I just got one hole.
Uh-huh.
Shooting that trying out that new Simmons Mako Broadhead. You know, typically a shot like this, I'd be worried about penetration, but
There's some more up there.
I think I got it. She was plowing into all kinds of stuff.
Right here.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, girl barely made it out of the field.
White belly.
Huh? How about that heart?
Big old nanny.
How about that heart shot, dude?
Off shoulder. Kill.
Give me some. That's where it went in.
Oh.
I mean, right through the pump station, dude.
And then it kind of backed itself out.
Yeah, it must have hit that opposite shoulder. It did. That's a bad little dude right there, man.
That's something right there.
Razor sharp. You could have shaved with it. I had that thing ready to go. Look at the size of this old gal. Dry doe too. Big old dry doe. No built, no fall. That's what you want right there. Still had a little grass in her mouth.
Last bite.
Well, let me shut this off and I'll give you a little wrap up here. This is not a wrap up. We'll give you the wrap up when we wrap that bacon around tomorrow evening and watch that Alabama game. And I'm proud of this big doe right here. You know, the pressure was on a little bit to provide some camp meat. I'll say this, I knew the right spot to be. I knew when I saw the sign where I needed to be, and the tree I needed to get in required a lot of work, and I didn't want to do it. It was 80-something degrees, but I knew if I put in the hard work, it would pay off. And the Lord blessed me with a big old fine nanny right here this evening. And we're gonna have a good time hanging out with some old buddies, and we're gonna eat good tomorrow night. Appreciate you guys watching.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, son. Dude, she didn't make it nowhere.
Man, this broadhead makes me jealous.
Look at that, broke it.
Because that's that off shoulder hit.
You still filming?
Yeah, that's that off shoulder hit.
Yep. Hit the opposite leg over here. Opposite shoulder, right where you want it. I shot that deer, slammed through the heart, both shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
All right, check this out right here. Where's the truck?